Welcome to Teaching with Museum Collections. This course is designed to help college-level instructors of all disciplines get introduced to how museums can help you and your students. In this course, you will be using different modalities to learn about the function and history of museums and some topics in museums that will make for great discussion, as well as some quizzes and some assignments to ensure that you have retained mastery over the course material. We begin the course with an overview of the course. This contains information, for example, about how EdApp functions. There's a video about EdApp, and EdApp is really great. It's very flexible, so you can learn on your mobile device, on your tablet, or on your desktop, and it will be very flexible for how you would prefer to learn. So you get information, for example, about the course objectives and a little bit of a chance to introduce yourself to me so that I can make sure that the course is aligning with your learning objectives and the learning objectives of future learners. But let's get started with Module 1. Module 1 is an introduction to museums. If you're not very familiar with museum history, the different kinds of museums, or who works in a museum, this module is designed to give you that introduction. And it will help you to start thinking about how your course can best use museum materials. So let's get started. We can click the OK, let's go button and get a sense of, firstly, the schedule of the course. So what you're going to learn in this module, what you're going to be expected to do, the objectives for what's going to be accomplished in this module, and then we can dive into the content area. Once we click into the content area, we can learn a little bit about the purpose and function of museums first. So for example, you can learn about what a museum is, what a library is, and EdApp is really great because it's designed to be interactive as you move and navigate through these different pages. You'll also get introductions to different content like videos, articles, and different pictures that will help to guide your understanding. Once you've mastered the course content, you can get an introduction to the quizzes. The quizzes are just here to demonstrate your mastery of the material that you learned thus far. They're really just to check in, and they're a combination of different kinds of questions, including multiple choice, matching, fill in the blank, and true false. After you've completed the quiz, you can do a discussion where you'll discuss peer-to-peer with other learners in the course about how best to implement the material that you have learned into your own classroom setting. So this is really a chance to connect with other educators and get a sense of how other people are starting to think about using museums in their classrooms. After you've done that, you'll get introduced to more content. So we have the example of museum structures, which will introduce more articles and videos for you to follow. And then you'll be introduced to your first assignment. Your first assignment is involving hunting down specific information about a local museum. So you are applying the information that you have learned thus far into a context that's more applicable to you, into your local context. This is the structure throughout the course. You will have content that you're learning, chances to quiz yourself on that knowledge, discussions that are peer-to-peer, and assignments to take the information you're learning and apply it to your specific course. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you find the materials within Introduction to Museums useful as you're thinking about how you might like to teach with museum collections.